How's it going, guys and girls? How you doing? Right, let's quickly do this before I go out. I'm going to try and get through a little bit of a movie review on this one. I'm going to show you the steelbook, I'm going to put it on the TV, I'm going to show you the menus because it's absolutely awesome. This movie is The Raid. It's absolutely brilliant. I saw this at the cinema and I was totally blown away. It is the most violent film of 2012 that I have seen. So if you like action, bone crunching, machetes in flesh, this is the movie for you. There's also a hell of a lot of gunfire as well. It's absolutely fantastic, and here lies the story of a horrible drug lord who owns his own apartment. He's a real badass guy that none of the cops will go inside. They will leave him be, and because of that he can protect other criminals. So other criminals work for him and they use his apartment high-rise building as shelter because they know they're safe from the cops. The cops will not enter, but here comes the time where that's it. He's finished now. This guy's got to be taken out. They found out he's doing narcotics on one of the floors, the big group, and it's getting large, and they've got to take him out. Their mission is simple: go in, get this guy and get out as quickly as possible. They know it's tough. They know that all these people will be against them if they don't do it in stealth mode. They're highly armed. They have their body armour. They have their semi-automatic weapons. There's at least a group of 16 and they get in there fast. But like all movies, nothing's as quick as that. You know something's going to go wrong, and it pretty much happens right from the off. And there enters 30 floors of hell. Pretty much only about 15 floors I think were used in this, I don't know. But it is kung fu action packed, bones breaking, machetes all over the place. It's absolutely fantastic. There's not a lot of story. There's a little bit of a backstory come the middle of the film, but you don't need it. Just like the Judge Dredd film that I review, this one is very similar, apart from you're not fighting all the way to get to a badass boss at the top floor of 200 buildings. You've got to find him on one of the floors, and it's slightly different, but it's all compacted into a big building. And unlike Judge Dredd, where the shutters went down, you couldn't get out, you say, well, this one, well, if you've got a trouble and you've got everyone after you in all the buildings, just go back downstairs and get out as quickly as possible. Well, you can't, because there are snipers around all four sides of the building and they will shoot you where you stand. You poke your head out the window, you're dead. It's that tough. Now this is an awesome steelbook, absolutely fantastic. I was wowed by this. It's already sold out on Play, can you believe it? Already. It's going at 40 quid and upwards. Can't believe it. What a rip-off. Don't do that. Try and get someone who already owns one. I didn't know it was sell out so quick, otherwise I would have picked out another copy so I could trade with someone. But anyway, absolutely brilliant. Here we go. Here's a sort of cartoon manga style from the artist from the Empire UK magazines, and there goes our main character. And if you look below him, there's the building. Now this building, you can't see it from here, but it's all debossed, which makes it amazing. I don't know if you can see it from here. You can't, but basically every single one of them windows is debossed down, and it's absolutely brilliant, and so is the wording on there. How cool is that? It's like, I spoke about this on a video a while ago, and I said, I think it was the Iron Man, why they always just emboss or deboss the title, but they never ever do anything else? Well look, they've listened to me. Well, they probably haven't, but they've answered my wishes. They've actually debossed or embossed different parts of the actual cover, and I hope this is the first of many to come, because it just adds an extra special dimension to it, which makes it not only an amazing film, but even more glad that I own it. And this is the first steelbook I've ever owned that's got a debossed back as well. That's right, all the windows again are all debossed on it. And if you can have a proper look, here we go, there's the building. No one ever is on the top floor, but it looks good for the artwork, and the blood splatter everywhere is totally true. And as you can see, it goes all the way down, so you've got the building from top to bottom on there, and pretty much a similar sort of thing from halfway up on this one. How cool is that? Well, I'm not done yet, because it's got an absolutely wicked DVD menu. Side binder is silver and white, nothing special, but it does the job, and it does the job great. Open it up, we got a nice bit of artwork. There we go. All black and white, but you've got the red of his machete that he's stolen from one of the killers. They're totally mental. You walk down a corridor not knowing what's happened, and they just run out with machetes at you, and you've got to be ready for it. And this guy is as hard as nails. He reminds me, he looks like Tony Jaa, who done the On Back films. He just totally reminds me of him. He's that skillful, he's fast, he's arse kicking. It's the same sort of size, he looks similar. And that's the dude, that is totally the dude for me. Absolutely brilliant. What a film. Totally recommend this film. Please go and buy it. If you can't buy it on Steelbook, who cares? Just buy it on Amaray, because it's a well worth purchase. I couldn't wait to get hold of this once I saw it in the cinema. I was like, oh yes, please, I must get hold of this movie. It's absolutely awesome. I love Kung Fu films. Fortunately, most of my Kung Fu films are all on DVD, but I do have a few Amaray ones, well, a handful or so, by Cineasia, and I absolutely love them. But you don't get too many nowadays in set in the modern time that are Kung Fu. There is one awesome fight in this near the end between 3 people. It's absolutely brilliant. It's choreographed, it's as gritty, it's as mean as possible, and you've got to love it. And it's worth it for that 5 minutes in the movie alone, right at the end. Don't forget about it. Right, okay, well, let's go over, and what we're going to do, we're going to put it on the menu. Oh, already on the screen. Now, the one thing I will tell you is to sort of save you from it now is it isn't the highest budget movie. That's fair play. But it's not got the best transfer on Blu-ray. If anything, it looks more like a DVD quality to me. But which is a little disappointing. I would have much obviously preferred it to be higher quality, but hey, such is how good this movie is. I do not care, and you always know, you guys always know me, that if a film is really good or a subject I'm doing, I won't take the piss out of it and muck around. I'll be serious because I really want you to buy it. Well, some of the other ones, like the Titanic one I've just done recently, you notice that I've been messing around a lot, and because everyone likes me to just be myself and muck around, and that's fine, but to something that I have a real passion to, like this one, oh yes, like this one, I have to portray how good it is. Can you feel the passion in my voice? That's right, because it's so good. I really want you to buy it. Now let's get past all these crummy UK adverts and naff trailers. Although saying that, the Safe trailer is actually a very good movie. But let's go over. Now this reminds me of a computer game at the start of this movie, because the menu is like the DVDs of old, where it's animated, and it's really cool because of it. You don't get that much with sort of Blu-rays nowadays. They tend to always have shots of the movie on them instead, and I prefer it this way that you're about to see, because I think it looks much cooler. So here we go, the raid, here he comes, and you're going to run down the corridor now and find a room. Look at that, how cool is that? Yeah, number 16 we're going in. Whoa, and there we go, and then we're into our room. It's full of ammo. You've got a little TV with some of the action going on there. Machete's your selector. Let's go somewhere, let's go to extra features. Now this does come in uncut and theatrical version. Now I've not watched this since I bought it yet, but I saw it in the cinema, and I imagine it's going to be even more brutal than it was there. Right, there we go. So we get our director's commentary, which is cool. We got behind the music, which is good too. I have watched a few of these. It's the Raid fan film, bit pants, some guy trying to make a film himself, rubbish. Clay Cats, the Raid, I don't know what that is. Feature video blogs, I do like the video blogs, and the trailers as well. So that's all pretty good, and it's all done on a table. You see you've got a knife, cup of coffee, and a gun with bullets. Now let's go back and let's pick out a scene for you guys then, shall we? Let's quickly see the guy run back to the room that we started on again, and then we'll shoot again. Here we go. Where are we? Oh no, I found something else. Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong thing. Well, never mind. Let's go back again. How amateur. Right, okay. Scene selection. That's where we want to be. And I won't put it on the nasty bits to get you going. But I'll tell you, it only takes 5 minutes for this film to kick arse. And they're already entering the apartment building. There's 2 bodyguards up there. There's the big boss. And the big boss is nasty. He will shoot you. He will walk away if he's run out of bullets, and then come back and shoot you again, even though you're tied up and you know you're going to die. That's how nasty and grim he is. Now, as I said, the quality's not amazing on this, and it proves just looking at it here, because I had a little clip before, but it's good enough. It's clean. That is the main thing. There is no grain or anything like that. It just looks more like a very good DVD than it does
Blu-ray, but hey, never mind. This is the Raid, this is crisp blue, and I'm telling you, please go out and get it. If you've got any questions, ask me. I'll tell you the truth. But this is absolutely awesome. So please go out there. There are a lot of videos that people have sort of ran out on Saturday and quickly thought, I've got it in the post, so let's quickly do a video on it. But I thought I'd want to sort of take my time and run it through and tell you about it a little bit more, just in case, you know, you're not too sure after watching the fantastic videos and you want to watch a rubbish video, which is mine. No, mine ain't that bad. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you later. Cheers.